Hey, so it's been 3 days since the last video. Thought I'd let y'all know that, yes, that extra book did come in that day. Now, in that 3 days, I've had 2 different shifts at work, and yet I've already finished all 6 books. So I'm going to review those here briefly in my own way. First of all, the 3 Warwick books, Projection and Propaganda. Very interesting book. Page 8, there's a spelling error. He's talking about Trump keeping around people just to cut them loose later on. And he actually says cut loose, although he misspelled it, and it says cut lose. You gotta have the extra O in there. Now that's just a minor thing. It did happen in another book. But Projection and Propaganda was, it was very interesting. It just generally covered the fields in which methodology is employed in order to manipulate people. And gave a few brief examples of each form of manipulation. For example, just wearing a suit is a form of manipulation because it makes you appear more professional and whatnot, and people are more likely to take you serious just by that alone. The other 2 Warwick books were Emotional Alchemy and Against Corporate Media. Against Corporate Media, if you watch Tarl's YouTube channel, you already know pretty much everything that goes on there. It's just that he put it all into one succinct, I believe it was 26 pages, or no, it was 37 pages, wasn't it? I think it was 37 pages. There was one that was 37 pages, one that was 30 pages, and one that was 26 pages. And I think Against Corporate Media was the 37-page one. But it was a pretty short thing. And if you watch Styx, Hex, and Hammer, you know, you pretty much know everything that's in there. It's just that it's all collected and condensed into a single spot. Now, the last one was Emotional Alchemy. Now, it was very interesting. I wanted to get Tarl's view on this because I have my own views on it. But he went about it in a very interesting way that I don't tend to go about it. Although I could very easily. I have my own method, my own manner of doing things, and yeah, well, so basically what his method entails is converting whatever is holding you back, such as guilt, shame, fear, etc., converting that into anger, and then using the anger as a sort of fuel to propel you forward through your own self-improvement and whatnot. So not bad, but not exactly what I do generally. But I'll probably talk about that in a different video at some point. The next book was Itzhak Bentov, Stalking the Wild Pendulum, which was actually very interesting. He combines field mechanics with and in particular gravitation and electromagnetism with quantum physics and non-locality in such a way that it is actually very difficult to argue against. The interesting thing is that book was first published in 1983, and it predicted gravitational waves which weren't detected until 2008 by LIGO. And we've now detected multiple sets of gravitational waves since then. So yeah, he accounts for a lot of stuff, and it is very interesting. Um, very, very, very interesting. But his explanation of the universal mind and the Gaian mind actually makes a lot of sense. So then we have the book that I did not have at the time that I recorded the video before was Robert Anton Wilson, Prometheus Rising. So I finished reading that. I got that after uploading the video, and then I finished reading that. And Robert Anton Wilson is just such a masterful wordsmith. He really is. He's got a huge vocabulary. He's done a lot of reading. You read his book, and every chapter is like 15 to 20 references to other sources, other resources, and whatnot. And it's very interesting. I do happen to agree with the whole notion of imprinting. Imprinting is something in psychology which Wilson himself discusses here. Very, very useful. It is cool that all of the exercises he provides are designed to break people free from their preconceived notions, and also to open people up to even more perspectives. Okay, so now the other, was it 2 books? Or no, it's one more book, and that is A Fierce Business Plan to Create a Libertarian Society Without Coercion or Electoral Politics, which actually is exactly as it says. It is a step-by-step thing. It covers some of the philosophy backing the concepts, but it's other than that, it's actually pretty run-of-the-mill. I mean, it's standard libertarian philosophy. It's just applying that at through a business methodology in order to create a society. It is very interesting, but it's not exactly groundbreaking. And you know what I mean. Anyway, that's about it. Thank you for watching. Peace.